Good morning, Freedom House family and friends. Today, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about celebrate. I was just struck today that we need to celebrate. I was getting ready for my day and doing my hair and my makeup like I always do, and I hear all this commotion outside my front door. The dogs are going nuts. And I look out the window, and there's a fire truck turning around in front of my house. I live at the end of the street. And its lights are going and it's honking, and then I look down the street and there's this stream of cars with streamers and balloons and signs and banners, and there's families all lined up down the street. Well, it was a parade. It was a teacher parade saying hello to all of their children. And as I stood there watching this celebration, I was just weeping. I had tears streaming down my face because of the joy and the love that was displayed in this parade. And it made me think of a time back in the Old Testament when Nehemiah had set out to rebuild the temple, or to the walls of Jerusalem. And after the walls were rebuilt and the temple had been rebuilt by Ezra, and they had a census and counted all the people that were in town, and they had a celebration, and they celebrated the day and they called it holy. And what I love is the way they celebrated. And you can read it in Nehemiah chapter 8, starting in verse 9. And I'm going to read it to you in the New American Standard Version because I love the language that they use in this particular section of Scripture. And verse 10 says to them, "Go and eat of the fat, drink of the sweet, and send portions to him who has nothing prepared. For this day is holy to the Lord. Do not be grieved, for the joy of the Lord is your strength." In our culture, to eat of the fat and drink of the sweet, I mean, that's eating the good stuff, and we live in a no fat and sugar-free world, so that just seems a little bit counterintuitive to the way our American diets are. But what he's telling us there is to take the good stuff. The fat and the sweet, those were things that were typically reserved for the priests. And Nehemiah was telling them to take those things and celebrate and share that with the people around you. If you have a neighbor that doesn't have as much, share with your neighbor. So he was telling them to celebrate and party and have a good day. So my encouraging word for you today is to celebrate. Find some little things to celebrate today. There's a lot of it around. We just have to look for it. I encourage you today to look for things to celebrate. Reclaim your joy, as Pastor Kathy encouraged us to do on Sunday, and have a great day of celebration. Have a great day. Bye.